Full time. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Newcastle 1. An annihilation has taken place at the at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as they went ahead to beat the side of Newcastle by 4 goals to 1. Welcome to this channel. It's all about the Rokani Media Football, and all you guys are really doing great. It's the match reaction final game of match day 16, and it has gone ahead to go all down well for Tottenham Hotspur with Richarlson scoring. That's a very huge boost into his season for the side of Tottenham Hotspur, because the goal drought had gone ahead to obviously catch him up and was going ahead to obviously score that goal that sees him up, or that puts him high in the sky. Then Song Heung-min, to me, he looked really, really vintage, going ahead to really score a penalty and create 2 goals, meaning that out of the 4 goals, he had a hand in 3 of those. And what a better day to obviously get back to the winning ways as you obviously take your team to the next level. And Ange Postecoglou getting the pressure of himself. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And it's really a very cold, chilly day where I am, but we are here to obviously discuss things concerning Richarlson and Son destroying Newcastle at the London Stadium. Now, the game kick-started off in a very good manner, but all signals were really showing that it was going to be a day for Tottenham Hotspur to take away the 3 points. And Destiny Udogie was the first person to obviously score in the 26th minute. Richarlson in the 38th minute went ahead to score to double the lead, and they really completed the halftime when Spurs was leading by 2-0. Then 15 minutes later into the second half, Richarlson went ahead to make it 3 for Tottenham Hotspur, registering a brace for himself. And Song Heung-min in the 85th minute, 25 minutes later, he made it 4 for the side of Tottenham Hotspur. And Wellington pulled 1 back for the side of Newcastle in the 90th minute. And that's how things really went down to happen down at the side of the side of, what's the name of the stadium? It's the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and they went ahead to obviously beat Newcastle in there for you. And it's really a very good win for Tottenham Hotspur. Why? In the last 5 games, they had not gone ahead to win any of those. That is it. They lost to Chelsea, they lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers, they lost to Aston Villa, they drew with Tottenham Hotspur, and they lost to West Ham in the midweek. So it shows you how bad Postecoglou was obviously going into the pressure moments, but he has gone ahead to add his dots better, and he has gone ahead to see himself really getting better to where he deserves to be. And I told you that it's not all about injuries, by the way, but it's all about sometimes when the players don't have the right mentality to come in through and obviously lead your team to where it deserves to be. And that is it. The mentality of these Spurs players might not have been right, but the moment it gets right, you'll understand that they are really ready to obviously take on things to the next level. And it shows you exactly what they had in mind today, that they had to beat this giant of Newcastle. Spurs have seen the likes of Metasa come back. I think it's only James Maddison and Van der Ven that they are missing in the starting 11, but the rest of the players are really available, and they've gone ahead to obviously do the needful. And on a certain point of a view, you can obviously lean towards what they say, that it's all about the injuries that have gone ahead to affect them. But to me, I think that spell is obviously expected when you're really building up something new. And if Ange is to stay at Spurs for like 3 seasons, he's going to become one of the biggest managers in the world. That is it. If he can get another budget of like 150 million pounds during the summer transfer window of 2024, then the rest will be history. Will be one of those that we'll obviously be talking about here as a manager who came in through and conquered and really took them to where they deserve to be. And Spurs have gone ahead to win, and they now have 30 points. Newcastle is having, I think, 26 points, and that's where they are. So it shows you that they've gone ahead to obviously get themselves to where they deserve to be. But the biggest talking factor for me is Richarlson. Having gone in at the side of Tottenham Hotspur, he hadn't gone ahead to score goals. He hadn't gone ahead to obviously get those goals in. And this time around, he was going to hit, obviously, I think, outscore himself. By the way, because last season in the Premier League, he scored just 1 goal and put up 3 assists. Last season, this season, he's going to hit to play 13 games, 3 goals and 3 assists, meaning that he's really going into the right direction. And Ange Postecoglou has gone ahead to play him as a centre forward today. Remember, when he really got an injury, he was played as a left attacking midfielder, and Song Heung-min was the main man leading the line for the side of Tottenham Hotspur. But when this guy came in through from the injury, he has given him the mantle to lead the line, and he's trying to obviously utilize his chances well of really putting up a show for the side of Tottenham Hotspur. And if I told you Richarlson, you would celebrate this like you are really back to where you deserve to be. And trust me, if at all he continues to score, not miss out on very many chances, he can score 20 goals a season, because Spurs is that team that creates very many chances. Let's all admit, Spurs is that team that creates very many chances, and they've gone ahead to create them for their number 9s. It's one of the things I've gone ahead to complain about Man United and Arsenal, that these teams don't create a lot of chances for their number 9s. So all they have to do is simple: go all out, do the needful, put in a shift. After putting in a shift, get the points, and then move on. And the most exciting bit of it all is to see that your number 9 is really scoring goals. That is it. If your number 9 is not scoring goals, then you need to obviously check yourself a little bit, because you are really having a very huge problem. Because however much goals being even distributed in the team is really a very good way to obviously win games, but you'll need your number 9 to obviously coming through and obviously gain that confidence of really scoring goals. And for my case, I don't believe that Richarlson is not a very good goal scorer. I know he's a very good goal scorer. He can really score those goals and bury those balls at the back of the net. But to me, I think he just succumbs to pressure. That is it. He succumbs to pressure, and all he needs is to calm down and let things happen organically. But every time you try to force them and obviously pile pressure onto yourself, you won't really get yourself there. And you've seen it today. He has found himself in the right position, and he's going to hit to score those 2 goals. And he's the man to talk about. Man headlining the news, scoring a brace against Newcastle at the Stadium of Tottenham Hotspur. When you look at how the stats were for this match, 23 shots by Tottenham Hotspur, 9 shots by Newcastle, 12 shots on target by Tottenham Hotspur. It shows you that they averaged half of their shots on target. That is really huge if at all you want to go ahead and obviously win a game. Then 3 shots on target by Newcastle, 57% ball possession by Tottenham Hotspur. Newcastle had 43%, 521 passes completed by Tottenham Hotspur. Newcastle completed 384, 85% passing accuracy by Tottenham Hotspur, 83% passing accuracy by Newcastle. 10 fouls committed by Newcastle. 10 fouls committed by Tottenham Hotspur. Newcastle committed 12. 1 yellow card to Newcastle, 3 yellow cards to Tottenham Hotspur, 0 red cards to both sides. Then 1 offside to Tottenham Hotspur and 3 offsides to Newcastle. 3 corners to Tottenham Hotspur and 6 corners to the side of Newcastle. Then we go to the Premier League table and how it's obviously standing. Liverpool on top, 37 points. Arsenal second, 36 points. Aston Villa third, 35 points. Man City fourth with 33 points. Tottenham Hotspur fifth with 30 points. Man United sixth with 27 points. Newcastle 7th with 26 points. Brighton 8th with 26 points. West Ham 9th with 24 points. Fulham 10th with 21 points. And Brentford is 11th with 19 points. That is how everything is really happening down in the Premier League. And match day 16 is going to have to end in as follows. But for the side of Newcastle, you feel a little bit for them because they're really having loads and loads and loads of players injured. So with those injuries, there is no way they're obviously going to come in through and obviously putting in a well-desired shift that everyone will call in photo coming through and obviously help these people do the needful, And I would like to confirm to you that lots of things are really going to happen in this league. But Newcastle just need to obviously understand that they need to be doing better and better and better, even without injuries. Then match day 17 starts on Friday. Nottingham Forest hosts Tottenham Hotspur at the City Ground Stadium. Remember, they went ahead to draw with Everton. That is Nottingham Forest, and their manager's job is really on it's really on the rope, and anytime he can get sacked after swallowing 5 against Tottenham, after swallowing 5 against Fulham. So he's working hard to get his side back to the winning ways. Then Bournemouth is hosting Luton Town. Bournemouth, we are 3-0 winners against Manchester United, and they've gone ahead to obviously do the needful. Then Chelsea are hosting Sheffield. That's going to be on Saturday. Man City is hosting Crystal Palace on a Saturday. Then Newcastle is hosting Fulham. It's going to be a Saturday. Burnley is hosting Everton. It's going to be a Saturday. And on Sunday, West Ham is going to be hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers. That is it. Then Brentford is going to be hosting Aston Villa. Then Arsenal is going to be hosting Brighton at the Emirates after suffering a loss away at the Villa Park. They are hosting Brighton, a team that is also ruptured with injuries. And lastly, the big one of the weekend, it's going to be Liverpool versus Man United. The last time Liverpool hosted Man United at Anfield, it ended 7-0 in favor of Liverpool. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. That has been what I had for you. Song Heung-min goes as my man of the match, and congratulations to Spurs. But to me, I'm really happy for Richarlson, because a good player as he is couldn't be really having a good route of that. And today he has gone ahead to end it. And let's see how he proceeds in the next games. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims Barakallahu fikum. I sign out for now. See you later. Bye-bye.